throw. So, it's pretty much just a show just for NFL to get ratings for the NFL Network. But moving on to that, NFL quarterbacks in the draft coming up. You got like 4 or 5 top names. You got the 2 quarterbacks out of California, out of LA, UCLA quarterback Rosen and Donaldson over at USC. You got the quarterback at Wyoming, Allen, and of course you got the Heisman Trophy winners. You got Lamar Jackson at Louisville and Baker Mayfield at Oklahoma. If you were a GM of a team, first of all, would you take any of these quarterbacks? Say you needed a quarterback. Who would you take? I'm taking Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield won the Heisman Trophy. Baker Mayfield started out at Texas Tech, walked on at Texas Tech, got the starting job, decided to go to Oklahoma. Walked on at Oklahoma, beat out another couple quarterbacks, made them leave, took over, won the Heisman Trophy. I think he's going to be pretty good.
That's a pretty good analogy there. I'm not so sold on Baker Mayfield. I liked him. I think he was a good college player, but I think he's going to be like another Johnny Manziel. I just don't think that he is really mature enough to be the NFL QB. Now, I'm sure some team might take him, but in the years to come, I don't think that he's really going to be beneficial to an NFL team. Now, that's just me. Now, in my opinion, the guy that I would go after would be Sam Darnold out at Southern California. I think he's your best quarterback in the draft. I don't think it's going to be the guy at Wyoming, even though that's who all the guys are high on. I really like Sam Darnold from the games I saw him play. He really showed out in those games, and he really won it for USC, in some of those. And I think that he's the top guy.
Well, back to Baker Mayfield. Okay, we all see his reaction when he did at Kansas when it wouldn't shake his hand. He kind of grabbed his crotch and flipped the middle finger at him. But he is just showing that he cares about the game. He's into it. I mean, he could be like Eli and have a I don't care attitude. But Eli has won 2 Super Bowls, and Brett Favre only won 1. So, but going back to the quarterbacks in the thing here now, Donald at USC, he is the younger of the quarterbacks, so he has a couple more years of college time if he wanted to, but he decided to come out. Yeah, eligibility. Thank you for the word there. The quarterback in Wyoming, Allen, his knock against him is his accuracy, but I tend to think his accuracy might have been down because his wide receivers may not have been that good to be able to catch some of his passes. So that may be holding him back a little bit. But I still think Baker Mayfield is the better of the quarterback, and I would take him first.
And he might go first. I don't know, but I just like Darnold. I think he's a quality athlete, and I think the guy at UCLA is gonna be a high draft too. He's gonna be a good one to go with. But I can tell you, I think the biggest person in the draft, and I think the one that's going to go first is going to be Saquon Barkley at Penn State. I think the league's looking for running backs. There's a lot of teams that really need a running back, and so I think that he's going to be in the top 2 or 3. It might be even the first one. I mean, I think it's the Browns drafting first, is it? So, I mean, what do you think about that?
Well, the Browns have the number 1 pick and the number 4 pick. Browns have not won a game this season. They only won 1 game the previous year, so they need a lot of help. So, let's just say I'm the GM of the Browns, this is what I would do. I would shop that number 1 pick. You already got the number 4 pick. You're going to get whoever you want. Go ahead and trade that number 1. Get you some more picks. Because remember, Dallas was awful before Jimmy Johnson got there. How did Dallas turn around their football team? They traded away Herschel Walker, got a bunch of picks. That's how Cleveland's got to do it. You got to get some NFL picks, draft picks. So trade that number 1. You already got number 4. You're going to get who you want. So that's what I would do.
Yeah, talking about the Browns, I know like one Browns fan. Shout out to Scotty Briscoe. He's the only Brown fan I know. Every Sunday he's posting "Go Browns." And every Sunday he's like, "Oh, we lost again." But I tell you, the Browns, the Saints used to be that way. Then they won the Super Bowl. Then they got back that way. Then they had a decent year this past year. And they're a team that needs a quarterback. So, I mean, they could be in the market for somebody because, you know, Drew Brees, I've been saying this, he's getting old. You know, I think they're wasting a lot of money on him. I think they need to look at the future. And I really like Chase Daniel. I think he's I guess a pedigree of Drew Brees, just like him, or I'm not sure what the word is, but he's a mold of Drew Brees, and I think he would be nice. But I think they need to get somebody high up, and I think the Saints would be smart in making a few trades with the Browns. I don't think they're going to do it because they need to work on that offensive line, and so, but they need to get Brees to come off with some money. But that's just my thoughts.
Well, it's an interesting point that you made about the New Orleans Saints being like the Cleveland Browns, but that's a story for another day because I think that Super Bowl they won was fixed, but we'll talk about that later on in the summer maybe. But the Saints really do need to get a quarterback. Drew Brees is getting up there in age, so they need to find a replacement. So we need to take a commercial break.
We got a few minutes to go, but I tell you, Billy Ray, we've had a great show today, and it seems like this one has really flown by. And we've got 8 minutes left, so, you know, it's time to wrap things up. And it's been a great conversation again this week, talking sports and really just hanging out here at the mall at the Cosmic Deli. They're going to be having their redfish tacos tomorrow, so y'all be sure to come by and check those out. Now, I'll tell you what, you know, there's a lot of baseball being played here in the area that you can go check out, get out there and support the local players. Also, coming up, you know, the Lady Mustangs are going to be playing tomorrow against Holmes School. They got 2 or 3 names, county school or whatever. They're going to be playing Holmes County tomorrow. And so be cheering for Coach Pendarvis and the Lady Mustangs. Go get them, Coach. And so I think that's going to be a good game that the Mustangs should win. And, you know, it's that time of the week, Billy Ray, where we talk about our grievances of the week. Do you have any grievances?
Well, I did, but I forgot. Well, I guess my only grievances here tonight is working with one microphone. Man, we're going to have 2 mics.
Yes, I know, but you gotta go with what's the old saying goes? Easy come, easy go. We just gotta work on it little day at a time. So, or whatever. I might have screwed that one up too. I don't know, but you know we're working on that. And I guess my only grievance would be cheesecake. We need more cheesecake. But anyway, now that we've got those out of the loop, we'll be back next week. We're going to be talking sports, and I heard about an event that the Southern Cross Animal Rescue League is putting on, where you can go and take your pet and have a nice professional picture made of your pet. Now, what they'll do, all that money is going to help them there at the center because SCAR is a nonprofit organization. And so I think we should have somebody on next week to talk about that with them. And so I think that would be something good. And I think that's a good thing. What's your thoughts, Billy Ray? And then we're going to call it a night.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Everybody likes their pets. But when you were saying they were doing some kind of event, I thought you were going to say they were getting spayed or neutered. I was going to say, hey, your fiance could take you and get you fixed up for free.
Well, funny you should mention that, Sylvester. But, she wants to have some kids with me. So, maybe 1 or 2. So, and wasn't it Bob Barker saying that, reminding all of you to have your pets spayed and neutered? Hey, we hope y'all have a great weekend. Go do something fun. It should be a little bit cooler, so go enjoy the sunny weather. We'll see you next time, and God bless.
Pay less for your auto loan. Bring your statement to Central Sunbelt. We'll lower your rate. Save hundreds, if not thousands. Need a bigger incentive? How about cash back when you sign? Up to $500 in your pocket. Apply today. SunbeltFCU.org.
The Shabby Sheet Cake is Laurel's newest bakery, located at 1519 Bush Dairy Road across from Mississippi AG. The Shabby Sheet Cake specializes in some of the best baked goods around the free state. You should try some of the cupcakes. They also offer some cool cake decorating classes for everyone. So why not give Ashley a call at 601-433-7999 for your next party, get together, or church social. Take it from us, they know their sweets. Tell them you heard about them on Something to Talk About.
Flicka's Tax Service in Taylorsville offers free 1040 EZs and free estimates. With over 50 years combined tax experience, this team is up to date on current tax changes and specializes in preparing all federal and state returns, including corporations. They can prepare W-2s and 1099s, as well as assist in obtaining EINs for new businesses. Stop by Flicka's Tax Service on Highway 28 in Taylorsville for fast, friendly service at a great price. Or call 601-785-6900.
Hattiesburg Tattoo opened in September 2015 by Brian Jordan and Stony Boy. Their motto is doing badass tattoos for the hard-working people of Hattiesburg. They currently have some of the best tattoo artists in the Pine Belt area, including Brian Jordan, owner-artist, Stony Boy, owner-artist, Tay Cole, artist, Hunter Applewhite, artist, Kim MacArthur, artist. Brian holds Best of the Pine Belt for 2015 and 2016. We're the home of Halloween's free Tattoo Day.